SAYYIDA Al HURRA. SAYYIDA means noblewoman, Al HURRA means independent. We do not know the name of this woman, the actual birth name of this woman, although she is a very peculiar figure in the so-called golden age of the Islamic world. She was the governor of Tetuan. Let's go back. We are in the 16th century. There's a whole fight between Spain, the crown of Spain, and possessions that Spain had in North Africa. That was the Reconquista that started in 1490, and the Reconquista had exactly did that, right? Did reconquer territories that were under the Moors, and the Moors were trying to keep the territories, you know, that they had, and reacquired some back. Tetuan became the last stronghold of the Moors in the Reconquista of the Spanish. We don't know many people, especially many people's names, involved in defending Tetuan as the more stronghold, in defending the stronghold of Tetuan. But we do know that two people were involved in this affair. One was the father to SAYYIDA Al HURRA, who was Mulai Ali ibn Rashid, and the other one would be the uncle of her first husband. Her first husband would be Muhammad al-Mandri. And before we get there, we do know that then she was involved. She had, she must have studied, you know, diplomacy also. She was involved in all government affairs, not just because of her husband, but prior to that. We do know the presence of the father in defending Tetuan, but she actually became the governor. She formally became that through the marriage with Muhammad al-Mandri, and the two became governor of Tetuan. And she did not become the governor by name, but she would actually run Tetuan, especially when the husband was away. The husband would also died in 1519, and she was still governed for very long, to the point of her second marriage. Her second marriage was in 1541, and it was with the Sultan of Morocco, Mulai Hamed al-Batasi. And the importance of this woman, the importance of and the importance that we should ascribe to SAYYIDA Al HURRA is exactly depicted in the wedding, because every wife to the Sultan would marry the Sultan in Fez, capital at the time of Morocco. But she married the Sultan in Tetuan. They had the ceremony, he left, she remained. And so that means that she had acquired so much power that in order not to leave her as a widow, and in order for Tetuan to become part of the territory of Morocco, the two got married, so that, you know, after her death, the territories would be completely part of Morocco, legitimately so, rightfully so. But she kept on governing by herself Tetuan. She also had a friend there, the Ottoman corsair that the European crowns would know as Redbeard. Actually, his birth name was Aruk Reis. And he was the terror for all the Mediterranean crowns, and specifically Spain, for instance, and the Portuguese crown as well, because he would capture Spaniards and ask for ransom. And that is pretty much how he made all the money that he had. We do also know that there was at a certain point some crescent and increasing violence and increasing tension between Tetuan and Ceuta, between Tetuan and another region, that of Ceuta, which was under the control of the Portuguese crown under Don Alphonse. But no protest has prevented us on her kingdom. So we do know she had plenty power to govern Tetuan. And this is indicative not only as a woman's story, as one of the very few women in history that we do know of, but indicative of the status of the Islamic culture at that time, of what golden age in Islamic world meant. You know, this power to women and the fact that women could be culturally also left there to run. Even though it was a small stronghold, this would not have happened, for instance, in Europe. You know, and it is indicative of the culture, the power, and the incredible story of this woman. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll talk next time. Bye!